all. This is the day before the fish arrive, so we're just getting everything prepped, ready to go. I think this is one of the first times where we can use the quarantine system fully, so everything's going in there. We've got quite a few big fish coming back, but mainly tozai. It's probably about 3,000 fish coming tomorrow, so it's going to be a big shipment of tozai anyway. So we're prepping now. We're cleaning the filters, the ponds are empty. The 2 ponds that we're going to be using for the small fish are empty, and then the big one at the back we're going to be using empty as well. So just what we're going to do with these now is we're just going to put some salt in the ponds. So you go and stick it in, Joe. And then did I bring that Stanley knife? Yeah, it's on there, isn't it? So we're going to get these ponds up now to about 0.3%, or 0.3%, whichever way you want to look at it. But there'll be 3 kilos a ton of salt in the pond when the fish arrive. The temperature is going to be round about, well, the heaters are set at just over 15 degrees for when they arrive, 15 C. And then what we'll do after a couple of days, we'll put the salt up to 5 kilos a ton. And then we'll put the heats up to about 18 and then slowly drag them up. Leave them there for a while and then drop them down. So everything is clean. The filter's just been cleaned on there. This filter was cleaned yesterday, so everything's in now ready. Got the salt in there. The temperature's set now. Well, the temperature's about 14 degrees at the minute. And then we're going to cover them back up again and let them come up to heat. The big pond at the back, which is what we're going to be using for the big fish, the Dainichi stuff, and there's some big Marasei stuff coming in as well. What we're going to do on that pond, I don't know if anybody remembers last year we had customers who come in will certainly remember, but we had the heater on that pond. Do you remember, like, it was that, let me turn it round. Do you remember when we had that really cold stint in the December? Not this December gone, but the one before. Well, we couldn't get the temperature up because it was like -10 here. So what we did is that, like, the day that the fish came in, the night that fish came in, I'm like, why is that temperature not getting up to 15? Because I normally like to keep them in at 15. And so anyway, it just didn't do it. So the next day I got straight on to Crystal and got another air source heat pump here. By 11 o'clock the next morning we had it installed, and it was getting the temperature up, and the size that we've got on it now, it got the temperature up by the end of the day up to 15. Well, sorry, the next day got it to 15. Didn't want to do it too fast. But what we did notice is that when the big fish normally come in, they like a jump. And, you do get some of them hitting the polycarb at the thing. But when we brought them in at a lower temperature, they didn't jump, they didn't do anything, and they were absolutely fine. And, within 3 or 4 days, they were up to that temperature anyway, and even higher. But that initial couple of nights, they did really good. So we're carrying on with that, with the big stuff. The small stuff, they need heat straight away, so we're going to get them heated up. And they're going to be, as soon as they come in, the day after, so Thursday, we will put the temperatures up again and get it up to about 18, nice and warm. Given another few days, then we'll ramp it up again. So, but yeah, so this is the quiet calm before the storm. But everything's good, everything's ready, we're organised-ish. Now I'm just waiting for confirmation from Japan for pictures of the fish on the trucks and the boxing, making sure that that's all on its way down to Tokyo. So, I mean, it's weird really, because now, what time is it now? Let me have a look. So it's 10:10 on Tuesday. The fish are being packed now, but they won't be here till English time, 3:30 tomorrow afternoon at Heathrow. And then we've got to get them back. So, they are a long time in the thing. And people say, the big stuff, like the stuff that we got in December, brilliant. Absolutely one of the best shipments we've ever had in, health-wise anyway. They've just been left them alone. We give them a fluke treatment at the beginning of the cycle when they first came in, and then nothing. And we did do a potassium. When we move fish around, we do potassium. We do give them a potassium. But they've been absolutely fantastic. But there's no point in, you can't think that about the tozai, because tozai are horrendous. They can be anyway. Fingers crossed they're not. But I'm just, you know, it's just this small koi. They're very weak. They haven't been fed in Japan duly because the breeders don't know when they're going to be shipping. You know, this date that I've had now, I've had it for 2 weeks. I've had the date round about, well, they told me that the 6th or 7th we could get them on, and the 6th was confirmed last week. So the fish need a long time off food when they're coming this journey, so at least 10 days to 2 weeks. So the breeders can't just keep feeding them because they don't know when they're going to get a phone call that day to say, oh, you're shipping to Holland next week, you're shipping to Germany, you're shipping to England. So they can't, you know, they're in a bit of a sticky situation as well. But our main thing is to get them in, get them feeding, and just get them to strength as soon as we can. Plenty of water changes, and just get them fish healthy and looking good, because I am excited about these toes. I've probably seen on the previous video, I am excited about these toes. I can't wait for them to get in. They are going to be superb. Big toes eye this year. So, but anyway, so I'll update you tomorrow morning when we're on our way to the airport. A couple of big vans going down tomorrow. Quite a lot of boxes coming in. So yeah, let's hope everything goes all right. If it doesn't, you're probably not going to be seeing this video. So, but anyway, right guys, I will see you tomorrow morning as we leave. Okay, so this is Wednesday morning. We're done. Temperatures are all up. Everything's ready. Salt's in. Up to the level we want it. And that's it. Got 2 big vans going down today. Meeting one on the way down. So, a lot of fish, a lot of boxes. So, here we go. We've got Mark from Clearly Aquatics over in Ireland as well. He's coming down. He's got his own shipment coming in. So we've got 3 trucks today. 3 trucks, going to be a big one. So then get them back, and hopefully everything's all right. Fingers crossed. Check the plane. That's on time. So all good. I probably might do a little bit down at the airport. See you in a bit.